All right, today I wanted to show you a demo of recruiting sales, kind of give you an overview of the site and how to utilize the tool. The first step is to download the extension if you haven't already done that, and that's from the home screen. So you sign in, you sign up for the product, and then you go to here, and you can download the extension directly from the Chrome store and add it to um, your site there. So we're going to go back down here. I'm going to log back into my profile page. So my profile page has like the general profile picture that you can upload, username for the forums, where you change password, where you cancel subscription, change plan. That's what the my profile page holds. You'll go down here, and forums is basically just avenue where you can look at tutorial videos, communicate with other people in the industries. Projects, I'll log into here for you so you can see what this looks like. Your projects page is where you store all your data that you can then download, CSV, or share with other members of your team. I don't have a whole lot of projects in here because these have just been a few demo projects that I've created. And we're going to go down to templates. And in your templates page, these are the templates that you use to um, pretty much copy and paste or store information or grab data from different websites. So that's what you'll see is a bunch of different templates. Starting off, you won't have any templates, so you want to go to public templates, and you want to look through any templates that you could want to use, and you will go ahead and share those with yourself. So all you do is put in your username, which is located on my profile page, the input information you put. So for myself, it is support, and this is what is shown on your forums page as well. So we'll go back to the public templates page, and all I have to do, say I want to do, we'll use Career Builder today. So I just want to go ahead and do, we'll just go support and hit share, and you'll be able to find this on your templates down below in pending, and all you have to do is hit accept, and it'll accept it. I already have it up at the top, so I don't need that one. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it. And if you have any questions or anything further, you could always do office hours or training. So feel free to check that out to kind of get more information on how to utilize the tool better. This is a demo video just to kind of show you a rough um, example of what you could use it for. Go to office hours if you want more details or more options. So there's Indeed job postings. I'm going to be creating a monster template as well, and a LinkedIn job postings template. But we're going to go ahead and log directly in. So you'll see up at the extension here, there'll be a login screen on Google. So give me a second. I'm going to go to Career Builder Resumes or Job Searches. We're going to go ahead and log in. And I'm just going to do Recruiter, Indiana. I can spell Indiana. There we go. And you're going to go up here and you're going to press your extension. It's fairly easy. There'll be a sign-in portal, which I'll show you what that looks like. So I'll go ahead and log out. Okay. And you'll be signing in for the first time. I believe that's the password. Nope, wrong password. And if you do forget your password, you can always use the forgot password link. And with the template, it'll automatically select it based on the page that you're on. But you could always go over here and just press the button if it doesn't automatically select what you're looking for. So you'll see it's pulling in all the data that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my history in the background. You shouldn't have anything in there, but I did create a list earlier, and it will save it for you just in case you accidentally log out. So just clear it before you begin your search. So you're down through the list here. What you're going to do is just hit scrape. Okay, I already scraped that page, so we're good. And you're going to go to the next page. And I have chosen not to automate this right now because if you abuse the system, what's going to happen is there's going to be all sorts of red flags that pop up. You don't want to automate too much, just because the more you automate, the more you become more of a robot. And that's the border that you don't want to cross, right? So you want to scrape, you can use your copy and paste using this tool to do that. But going any further than that, sometimes you'll pull up red flags. And most of the time anyways, it'll pull up robot text and different things and pictures for you to look at. So just easier to do it this way. So you can see that I've gotten several jobs so far that I've pulled out of here. So if you're doing a search for positions, specific positions that you have a candidate for that you're trying to market, this is a good way of doing so. Now that's how most of the industry operates. So we're just going to stop at the 108 there. So you have this list. It's a great list to have. You can upload it directly into your ATS, CRM, your choice there. But you can download it directly from CSV, and that's how you do the upload. From that point in time, you can get rid of some of the blanks that you see here, which aren't needed. You don't necessarily have to worry about that. But what you have in here is the company, position title, salary, a position detail, location, and then several links. So this link is to the Career Builder job. Okay. When you go over further, this is to the company Career Builder page. That's the Google link. What it'll do is it'll automatically search on Google for the company and location. So if you're looking for a phone number or some more information about the company, that's an easy tool to use. And this one will pull them up on LinkedIn so you can see who's at that company for contact wise. Now I'm going to show you efficiencies in using that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and save this project. And we're going to save it as example CB demo. Okay, and I'm going to hit save, and what you'll see is all that information is now saved. So if I want to share that with another individual on the team, if I want to download it, recall to this at some point in time, I have all that information. So I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like. I'm going to clear the background. I'm going to exit out, open it back up, and drop down, select it. You'll see all my rows are back and populated in there. So we're going to go ahead and open the Career Builder link's pretty self-explanatory, so is the company link, but we're going to go ahead and open the Google link. And it's important that you only open 10 URLs at one time. If you try to exceed that, what will happen is you'll probably bog down your computer and crash it or throw up alerts. So don't open too many URLs at one time. That is my recommendation. So we're going to go and open up 10. And you'll see here Manpower's number, their website, and that's for one of the positions that you have on your list. So if you downloaded that on an Excel spreadsheet, it'd be easy for you just to say, okay, well, let's go to the Manpower, which we'll start off from the beginning here. So Kelly Services, because that's the first one that's opened. And when I record video, for some reason my computer's a little laggy. But you'll see here Kelly Services, and you can go back to your Excel spreadsheet, and they have a recruiter position open down in Columbus, Indiana. So it searched Columbus, Indiana, Kelly Services. You can call in directly by going to that number, save that information in your system if you don't already have it, or just make a note in your ATS or CRM with that information. So, and then you move to the next one. Tech Systems. There's their number in Indianapolis. You're finding a lot of staffing companies, and this is one of those blank ones that you didn't need, so you can get rid of that. Office Team, another staffing company. So if you want to restrict your company search by anything, you can do that in your search itself when you're pulling out the data. Select no staffing companies. But if you don't get a phone number pop up initially, I always suggest to go ahead and do it in Maps and see if you can't find it in there. And they may not have a phone number listed. Most of the time they do, but um, office team. So I'm guessing this is for a client. So if you just press search, you'll see Robert Half office team, and maybe they did combine. I don't really remember, but there's a link that you can go directly there and then use their phone number and call them. So um, here's something that's not a staffing company, and inside there you see their number. So it's just a good way to populate it and find contact information for a company that you don't already have in your system, and to generate that information relatively quickly. Now, let's say, I'm going to go ahead and clear everything here. All right, I'm going to go back into here. I'm going to clear all that data, and you can copy paste links in here if you want to as well. So say you go into your Excel spreadsheet and you filter it and you're like, I don't want that company, don't want that company. You can just copy and paste the links and put them directly in here with that filter. So it's a quick, easy way for you to do it. Now here, we're just going to go ahead and open up the URL list for LinkedIn. So I'll show you what that looks like. Remember, only 10 URLs at one time. We'll start off from the beginning, which will be Kelly Services. And what it'll do here is it'll search for Kelly Services individuals at Kelly Services directly on LinkedIn. So you can go down through here and be like, okay, that's cool. I see all these people. Is one of these people somebody I want to get a hold of? You know it's in Indiana, so you can put in Indiana. Okay. You can kind of go down through the list. Say you want a recruiter or whoever you want. You can narrow it down a little bit further there, but it'll populate that list for you. Same thing, you go to the next one, tech systems, and again, this typically loads relatively fast. It's just because I'm doing a video and everything else on top of it that it runs a little bit slower. So you'll go down through here and you'll see different recruiters and account managers and things at tech systems to reach out to. And then you go to the next company and the next company following that. So that is a quick and easy way to find out who the contacts are at a company, to know that they are hiring currently and have a need. And based on your search, it's probably for a need of a candidate that you currently are trying to market out there. So that is what it looks like from a sales recruiting perspective for Career Builder. If you want to do it on the other site, so you just want to do a generic LinkedIn search for Sales Navigator, we have templates for that as well. But it's a good way just to kind of navigate and understand what's in the market. And then taking this data, and then you could sort it and analyze it and see who's hiring the most in your market. That's another thing. That's a whole other data analytics uh, piece for your team that you could generate and have. Hope you gained something from this, and I look forward to showing you not only this feature but other features that you could utilize with our tool in your search and going out and finding companies that could potentially use your services.